What keeps the army of the dead at bay? Why, a Kiss concert, of course. Hello and welcome to another bad comic review. This time we are looking at Kiss the Army of Darkness issue 3. Now this miniseries is of course an alternate take on what would happen if Ash had been sent back in time 2 years too late because he missed a Kiss concert because Kiss had been abducted by cultists and sent back in time instead. Obviously, things did not go according to plan. Well, now Ash is with Kiss, and Sheila is with them as well, and she was the one that quested for the Necronomicon, lost her hand, and lost the Necronomicon because she was not the promised one. So evil Sheila got the Necronomicon. And with their powers minimized, Kiss can't do much either. So they decide to have a concert and invite all the local towns. So a bunch of people show up, but the dead have been tipped off to the events and show up as well. Thankfully, Kiss is able to draw on some power to fight them, and their power this time is not derived from the Destroyer, but from what else? The Kiss Army! And evil Sheila attacks good Sheila, and Ash is caught in the middle. It doesn't go very well, and there is a cliffhanger ending. Now again, this was actually a fun read. I was surprised too. There is a little bit of talking in here that seems excessive, but it does pretty well drive the plot. It's not a lot of pointless jibber jabber like you usually get. I'm going to recommend this one. I thought it was a lot of fun to read, and it's actually a pretty interesting take on Army of Darkness. It's done pretty well. It's handled maturely. I thought it was very fun, actually. So Dynamite continues to impress off and on, and this is not much of an exception. If you're a fan of Kiss or the Evil Dead franchise, I would definitely consider picking it up. It's better than most of the Evil Dead comics, which are usually pretty tepid. This one was actually pretty fun. So I know this is a short video. Sorry, but I don't want to give too much away from it, and the storyline is pretty straightforward. It's just an alternate telling of Army of Darkness, featuring Kiss as well. And Kiss actually is very involved in the storyline, but I thought everybody did a pretty decent job. The colors were really good in this one. So written by Chad Bowers and Chris Sims, art by Riari Coleman, colors by Timothy C. Brown, letters by Tori Pitari, editor Kevin Kettner. They should all be pretty happy with themselves. The art is not my style, and it is a little amateurish, but it is definitely not the worst I've ever seen. Not even the worst I've seen recently. So if you get a chance to check out this series, I recommend it. It's a mini-series, so there's not a lot of risk. This was a solid issue. And as always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one.